Hello, everybody.
Hi,
So it finally happened.
Spirit Fingers.
Spirit has dropped some of their new animatronics for the 2025 season.
We've been waiting for this.
Oh yeah, and the first one up is the one I most been waiting for,
Mm-hmm.
Valak.
Valak. Let's take a look. Go.
Okay, got the scream action,
Okay. Nah. Mm.
the prayer hands.
That thing behind her is big, right? That mechanism.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay. Here's my thing. I, in general, am not a fan of the character. I guess you would say Valak. So especially the whole, I wouldn't want it in my house because all religious symbolism with the cross and the prayer hands and obviously it's a nun. I am not a fan. I think the mechanism behind it is very large. I think if you have a haunted house, it's great. It jumps forward. It's a great scare tactic. The nun is obviously a crazy, scary image, but I wouldn't want it.
And I'm the complete opposite of that because I love it. If you don't know, the Conjuring movies are some of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yes.
So this, to me, this is up there in the, what do you call it? Not the legend, but
Yeah, she's like a icon of
yeah.
if that's the
You know,
word.
I believe that it could be
Infamous.
a new icon in a sense, just off those movies based alone. So yes, I'm a big fan of it. Like you said, though, the only thing is the mechanism is bigger.
Yeah. It says it's like a scissor mechanism.
Yeah,
That's what helps
so
it
you
lunge.
have to have room because it's not just Vatic standing. You
Yeah.
have, like the back part of it, and it stands 5'8", so not too crazy compared to animatronics. We have Frankenstein. We have
Yeah,
animatronics that are way bigger than that. But
I don't,
think
I don't want a Valak bigger than me.
I think for our personal setup, it's not gonna work because of
Yeah.
that back piece. But I would love to have it. It's priced at $299.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Is that a good price for it?
Yeah, I think in general, I think that's pretty on par with what animatronics are, and I know she's something that's very, like you said, iconic in the horror
Yeah.
realm. So I get it. Would I get it? Nah,
So no.
I don't. On to the next one. Next up, I love mice, so I'm positive that this one's gonna be what I like. Is the
Okay.
mutant sewer rat. Let's take a look. His face is cute. You see his tail? Stands 4'2". Okay. Thoughts?
So I'm not really a animal type animatronic lover, as they say. You know, like rats. You know,
Bunnies.
bunnies, birds, whatever you call it. I would say I would have an idea to try to turn this into like a Master Splinter type.
Oh, wow.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. I didn't even think of that. That's a valid point. You could totally transform that into it. I think it's really cute. Do I necessarily think like it's one that like I need to have or that like fits our setup? Maybe not necessarily, but if we got it, I'd be very happy with it. Like I love mice. I think it's cute. I was just wondering with the sounds behind the video, like obviously it squeaks, but you also heard like water dropping.
No,
Like,
I think that's just the
video.
background for the effects.
Okay.
Yeah, so you hear the squeaking.
Okay.
Are you happy with the movements? Are you happy with what it does? Do you wish it would have done something else?
No, I think for what I like about mice, I think it's good. If it lunged, I'd be like, oh man, no more lunging. So I like that it's just cute and there with its giant tail. Like I think it does what it's supposed to do, and it is $229.
Not bad. That's not bad.
Right? And what 4'2", so like a foot,
Yeah.
and so shorter than me. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cute.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. And the next one is The electrified corpse.
Let's
This
have a-
one's interesting.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh.
Wow.
So what you thinking?
I had to really look at it because I wasn't sure if it was like legs down. I was like, oh, how far does this drop from the ceiling? But it's torso down.
Yeah.
It hangs from the ceiling. So obviously you need like a whole
Setup.
setup so it could like hold it. Which I think again, I think that's kind of in the same realm as like a Valak for me. I think it's great if you have like a haunted walk-through setup. I think if you have him from the ceiling, it's different. I think it's a different take on the animatronic. I know Spirit Christmas had done like the swinging snowman.
Yeah.
So it seems like they're starting to do. They had the marionette last year.
Yes.
They're starting to do more ceiling apparatuses. I like it because it's different. What about you?
I just have a question. Can this be placed like outside? Does it say like if it could be placed like covered,
Let's
outdoors
see.
covered or anything? Because like on a porch, that would be cool.
That's a good point. Trick or treaters come up
Yes.
and he's just hanging.
But anyway, I love this one.
Do you?
Yes.
It says recommended for display indoors or in covered areas.
Covered area. So like
So
if you have
it-
a porch that's covered,
Yeah.
I like it for that one. I didn't think I will be a big fan of this one, but hearing the
Yeah. Yeah.
hearing what it does, it stands or hangs 3 feet 6 inches tall. I feel like this could be used in different types of
Yeah.
things because it's not just okay. Like yes, they're going for the invasion of the
Like the subway,
Subway,
overturned zombie.
yes,
Yeah.
the zombie type thing. But if you have something like a jail,
Yeah.
like
It
you
could
know,
be the
like the
electrician.
inmate,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, electrician,
Yeah.
excuse me, electrician, electrician. But yeah,
He's electrician.
I did not think I was gonna like this one, but woo, I
It's
think
cool.
it's up there if it didn't have the hanging. But I guess they wouldn't be able to do it
Mm-hmm.
unless it did it like a marionette. That is a pole, and then. But yes, big fan of this one.
And it's $149. Not too shabby in the animatronic like realm. I don't think that's too shabby.
I think that's a great price for
And
it.
I do agree. I like that it's different. It's dynamic. It's something that you don't often see a torso being hung from the ceiling, electrocuted, blah.
I think with this one, this might be my number one because I know Vadic's gonna be a hard sell for us to get.
It's not gonna.
so
I was looking at her picture when we went back. She's wearing a cross. No. Uh-uh.
this one for right now will be my choice because it's in the animatronic world, like you said,
Yeah.
it's not that pricey. If I found it in store, I don't know. I don't know if you could stop me for this one.
I get that. I totally get that. Next one. Oh dear God. This is a rough lineup for me. Is the 6 foot? Oh my
Whoa.
gosh. Night Owl animatronic. Mm-mm. Nah. 6 foot?
I mean, the video right there makes it look a little smaller too.
It looks so... You start and
Yes.
Ay, 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 ay.
This one's pretty interesting.
Yes.
Okay, like I like the noises it makes because I feel that's creepy. Like
Mm-hmm.
once again, I wish this was more. I don't know if it's more outside animatronic that you could put. Because if you had that somewhere
Same. Recommended for display indoors or in covered areas.
covered areas, like in the back porch, and you hear it, just in the distance.
Oh my God. It's like
You
my
hear those
nightmare.
noises? I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the video, watching it, I wasn't a fan of the wings
Okay.
because if you see the wings, they look like mesh. Is it?
Yeah, like
They-
like just like a fabric.
They look like the fabric.
as opposed to more of
yeah, I wish they would have done better wings. So I'm not a fan of the wings. I mean, I like
Yeah.
the feet. Look at the feet right there.
a the feet.
yes.
The feet freak me out. I think the wings make it less creepy. I think if they were more realistic wings, I would have been like out the window right now.
Okay.
For those that don't know me, I am not a fan of birds.
She has a fear of birds. Yes.
Horrible, horrible fear of birds. Seeing the image, I thought it was like a tabletop animatronic. Like I thought, like like bird size. So I thought, okay, it's gonna be like a little thing. I was not anticipating 6 foot, and that absolutely horrifies me. Like a bird animatronic, so much bigger than me. No, I think taking that out of it, my fear of birds, I think the sounds are impressive. I think the feet are very impressive. I do agree with you with the wings. Even as someone with a fear of birds, the wings kind of take me out of it. Like I'm aware it's decor. If it was like more of like a Jeepers Creepers, Skellig, like wings, I would have been like, ugh, So that's a big bird.
It
6
is.
foot.
Now, do they show the wingspan? Like, what size is the wingspan? By any chance? Oh.
It's massive. 5'4" wingspan. So I am the wingspan. I am big enough to fit in its wingspan. No thanks.
That is big. That's a big bird right there.
That's a big bird.
Like, they could have just named it Big Bird. Because 6 foot, I'm 5'8", so that's bigger than me. The wingspan, once again, I feel like with this one, you have to have a bigger place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true.
Because if it's
yeah.
5'4", it's
So,
5'4".
Don't they say your height is your wingspan? So it has the same wingspan as me.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
big.
that's like me. Can I stand up for a second? That's a big bird.
But if you have the size of a place to do it,
Yeah.
the price was, how much was it? $250?
Yeah, so on par again with animatronics. It is 6 foot. I think $250 for 6 foot is pretty impressive.
And like I said, I'm not really a fan of the animatronics, but for me, this one's well done, except the wings, once again. But yeah, if you have a bigger place, if you have a porch.
If I saw those red eyes glowing through the porch window, forget it.
And the last one that they dropped
Mm-hmm.
today, or as this was being recorded, is the two-faced teddy animatronic.
Not a teddy bear. Ready?
Yep.
Ooh. And the skeleton's just up there chilling. Okay, I like it. I know we don't often get like clown animatronics, but I like the two-faced element.
That is cool.
It reminds me of the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. How he has like the happy face
yeah,
and then the sad face. So here we go. Here's my brain baby here. If you said you could change the rat to Mutant Ninja Turtles, you could change him. Just use that face mechanism, put a top hat, put like a mayor outfit. You could change him. This is my thought process.
She wants to change it to the mayor.
I heard Two-Faced Teddy, and I'm not going to lie, I really thought it was going to be a teddy bear. So I was like, oh, it's a clown. But I like that feature of it. 6 foot, and it's $129. I think that's really impressive for 6 foot.
Not
what
a
do you think
bad
of it?
price. I know it's a Spirit, what is it, original?
Yeah.
Right? So, cool aspect if you love those type of clowns. I rather have Pennywise, Art the Clown, which they are supposed to drop, I believe. Is it a Christmas Art the Clown?
Yeah, Art Santa Claus. So that's Terrifier 3?
3, I believe. Like that one, if I had to, that one's probably going to be twice the money. I don't know how much that price is, but I rather put my money into that one than this one.
Toward a more trademark clown than a Spirit exclusive. I get that.
But if you're going more budget wise, because obviously at $129, that's pretty good for animatronic. Yeah. I think if you're going for a carnival vibe, not my cup of tea, but I can understand why people love the clowns, because clowns are scary to a lot of people.
So scary. I think overall, I like the branching out.
Yes.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you don't see Valak often.
No.
When do you see a giant rat? You have guys hanging from ceilings, a clown whose head spins, a giant bird, which you can turn the bird into Jeepers Creepers, put the mask on it. Look, I'm going to take all these and transform them. But you know what I mean? Like, I think I like this dynamic lineup.
Yes, it's all different. It's not just like, okay, it's not all clown themed
Yeah.
or like circus. There's different animatronics for if you have different tastes, you know. And once again, so we're gonna get Valak, we're gonna get Bird. I'm just joking.
I was like, wait a damn minute.
But
No, but if you had to pick one, which one do you like? That's great.
Valak.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping maybe he'd say the rat. Mine's the rat. Out of all of them, I think the rat is great. I think it's cute, and I love his little tail.
And this is just the first wave.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be releasing more.
Yeah.
Like you said, Christmas, Art the Clown.
I know you were excited. They said maybe Sam.
Now with Trick or Treat Sam, I wonder, is it the same one that they released a couple years back? I own that one.
Or
Because then I won't buy it if it's the same Sam.
I would love if it's different. Like the one we have is more like open stance.
Yes.
I would like if it was more of like the arms down, has the sack behind him
Ooh, yeah.
type of Sam. You know, like a little bit more like their statues. If it was like more similar to their statues but an animatronic, I would like that. Or if he has a little wagon.
Well, like because the other one that they released back in the day, it changed head, so you could take off the burlap head and then you could put the pumpkin head. I would like it if they did it the half head. You know, the half burlap. I think that would be good.
I thought you were gonna say
With
like
the
you could take off the burlap.
With the that would be cool too. With the candy that turns into like the blade.
Oh yeah.
Put that in the sand instead of the lollipop, and I'll buy it again.
Oh yeah, hands down. And then there's allegedly also going to be a granny.
Yeah.
So I want to see what granny looks like, and something with a lantern. So I think
Yes.
of like Haunted Mansion, but it's not going to be that.
So yes,
Yeah.
they're all available right now. Those 5 that we showed.
Yep. And that about does it for us right now. We will see you here next time at Our Guilty Collections.
Bye.
Ta-ta!